Hi guys, I'm outside the Apple store in Covent Garden. This is going to be the location of where I camp out for the launch of the iPhone 5 in my iPhone 5 experiment. Just wanted to show you the area. Quite a few people, but not as busy as Regent Street, so I think I've made the right choice. So here's the store. So you can see underneath these this roof, that could be a potential site for where I camp out. So I'm just going to go a little bit closer to the Apple store. So this is basically the front doors. It's quite a bit of room, and more importantly I'll have some shelter. So I'm just waiting to hear confirmation from Apple to find out if they'll give me permission to camp outside this little area. Otherwise it's going to be a bit different. If there's a problem with me camping outside this little bit, then this could be my potential location. So people are looking at me a little bit gone out talking to my phone, but it doesn't matter, does it? So this is the main high street in Covent Garden. So this could potentially be an area to camp outside of. It's just on the public walkway, so I'm going to have a chat with Westminster Council and see what their thoughts are about pitching a tent. If not, then I'm going to have to just rough it in a camp chair. So if you take a look up here, it's quite busy. It's a weekday outside here, so I'm just walking down outside the Apple store. So as you can see, there's the Apple store there. That area where there's a group of workmen, that could be the place where I'd pitch my tent. But it depends on what Apple have to say about things. So if you take a quick look, that could be a potential site for my tent. But I'm just going to have to check, to be honest. Over here there's a cafe, so hopefully they may be able to supply me with some food. So I'm just walking a bit further up, so if there's any problems with camping spots, then potentially I could set up here, but obviously I've got to see what the police and Westminster Council have to say about things. Or there's a little area here, just put you in. There could be an area there, or even here. There's a bench there, so I could use it as a bed, couldn't I, if there's any types of problems. Or there. Or there's a little area here, which I could maybe set up camp. But obviously I'm just going to have to see what happens when I'm down there. So just give you another view of the Apple store. So it's quite a big store. One of the biggest in London. Goes up quite high. I don't think I'm allowed to film inside the store, but I'll try and get as close as I can. So this could be a location of where I set up my tent, perhaps, I don't know. This little area here. They generally shut these doors 24 hours a day, so it could be an area where I can set up the tent. But this is the far end, and I'll just give you a view. So there's a view of the Apple store in Covent Garden. So I'm just going to, if you can just about see, that's the Apple store inside, but I don't really want to go inside filming because I don't think Apple like it too much, to be honest. So yeah, so this is where I'm going to be staying for a bit. So if you happen to be down in London, around September time for the launch of the iPhone 5, then come on over and say hi, because I'm going to be probably quite bored because I'm going to be out there for a pretty long time, to be honest. So yeah, so I'm going to be either in this bit here, or somewhere around here, or in the square, or round the corner, which is directly ahead of you, or potentially around this little bit here as well. So yeah, come and by and say hi. Have a look at www.robshoesmith.blogspot.com, or just Google the iPhone experiment, or take a look on Twitter at Shoesmith81, or email me rob@medalmobile.com. I'm going to go and get dry now because it's absolutely pissing it down here. Cheers guys, bye.